everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be planning in my B6 with this kit from DashofSunDesigns Cruella, and I love it for kicking off Halloween because, as we all know, Cruella was the villain in 101 Dalmatians, so super excited to use this kit, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I've been planning in this B6 as kind of a quick reference from my day. So everything kind of goes in here at a really high level. So we're talking things like how many work meetings I have, when I have a break, what my exercise is going to be. I know that in the past I've used it for self-care planning, and so really because the B6 is a small size, it really helps me be able to sort of be flexible in what I'm using it for. So some weeks I've used it for self-care. This week I'm using it as more of a quick reference, just something I can throw open really quickly and keep track of stuff. So I am marking here some coaching notes, and I usually take those after I meet with my coaching clients just to have a record of what happened in the session, and prepping invoices. So as I said before, I'm noting sort of a bunch of things that I need to do for the day in here. I'll be doing emails in the morning, coding, and planning my meeting schedule out at work. This is especially helpful for me too to figure out when I have breaks to do stuff. So when I have breaks to exercise, when I have breaks to just, go outside and take a quick walk. Breaks are so essential and have become so much more important now that I'm working from home and we're all working from home. So yeah, so I am using so far, everything has been from the kit with the exception of that divider, which is from PandabirdDesigns, and the little push pin is from HoneyInked, and that little heart is from BloomPaper Studios. So yes, marking down my coding from 2 to 5 p.m. and these little corner scallops from the kit are super cute. I love them. And I'm marking down therapy at 5. So this is my first kit actually from DashofSunDesigns, and I've admired her shop for a long time from afar, but when I saw this kit I knew I absolutely had to have it. It was so cute, and I just love the theme. It felt really different. I hadn't really seen a lot of kits like this, so yeah. So getting back to the spread, that page flag and the little icon with the knife and fork on it are all from the kit. And this bottom sort of header, I guess? Well, it's not a header if it's at the bottom, so let's call it a footer. It's from Harriet Wright Designs. The dividers and checklists are all from the kit, of course. And so yeah, on Wednesday I have research all day. And I will be walking at 5 o'clock to take a little break, and I have another therapy session at 5:25. This is also my first time using these kind of glitter headers, so that red glitter headers from the kit. And at first I thought this is not really going to be my style, but I actually really like them. I think it provides sort of an interesting texture to the kit. So glad that they're in here. And I think that she has headers, glitter headers as part of all of her kits. So excited to use some more kits from her as well. So I'm putting another one of those scalloped corners in the bottom, and that divider again is from PandabirdDesigns. If you haven't checked that shop out, she's doing custom scripts now, so 100% should check that out if you're in need for some custom scripts. I also want to make a note about these Dalmatian headers. I don't know a good way to describe them. They're Dalmatian spots, but like, would you say spotted headers? Not exactly sure. I think those are super cute, and again, the kit is super unique, so I'm just sort of enjoying all the fun decorative elements. This is me looking at my calendar to see what my meetings actually are, and I have a work calendar and my personal calendar and my coaching calendar, and they're all sort of merged into one, but it's kind of an interesting situation where I have to really keep track of who can see what. So on my work calendar, I don't necessarily want folks seeing my personal calendar, and people who book coaching appointments with me, I don't necessarily want them to see all of my work meetings. So it has been kind of a challenge to get all of the permissions and stuff going. So that full box is from the kit, and that divider is from Harriet Wright Designs. The black box at the bottom is also from the kit, and I really love the little bow detail there that's kind of like bowstrung but on the side, so cool. The bottom footer, as we're calling it, is once again from Harriet Wright Designs, and this scallop is from the kit. I love these mini scallops. I really would love like a foil version of these. So Chelsea, if you're listening and you make foil scalloped corners, just like solid foil, that would be amazing, or maybe even with a clear background, would totally get and use those. They're super cute. So Friday I marked off coffee morning, and I'm marking off some meetings that I have at work and my final therapy session for the week, as well as some data coding that I'll have to do. So this full box is from the kit, and I am marking off my exercise. On Friday I'll be taking a walk or lifting weights. I can't decide. I've been liking to keep my exercise pretty flexible, meaning like I have a set goal of this is what I want to accomplish fitness-wise for the week. But if I don't necessarily get it right on the particular day, it's okay. In terms of goal setting, I try to keep some of my goals fixed, as in they absolutely must be done on these days, and some of my goals more loose. To me, when things get too fixed, it tends to feel very restrictive to me, and then I just don't end up doing them. But when I have some flexibility with some goals, and there's some that like I also need to be sure that I make, it's very good, one, for having structure, and two, for having some flexibility. So yeah, over the weekend, I am just making sure to catch up on my coaching notes, to plan next week, to spend some quality time with my boyfriend. We'll be going on a walk. And again, I'm using the PandaBird dividers. I'm nothing if not consistent. And on this full box, I'm marking off that we will be sort of driving around and looking at apartments. We're thinking about for next year, when his lease is up and my lease is up, what we might want in an apartment. And honestly, having a second bedroom is a must for working from home, because we sort of need to have something that functions as an office, or just a place where we can sort of be apart from each other if we're having a meeting over video conference at the same time. So yeah, that's something that we're thinking of. And a friend had told me about this apartment complex that is really cute and pretty close to us, and they're having deals on rent. So we are gonna go take a look at that and a few other places. Sunday, coffee again in the morning. These little sort of treats to go to Starbucks for me are essential just in keeping me sane. I had to pull up that divider. It was not straight. And as you all know, I'm a proud member of the Crooked Sticker Club, but sometimes I just want to fix it. So that divider is from Harriet Wright Designs, and that full box is from the kit. And at the very end of Sunday, I am just marking off what I need to get prepared for next week. So my weekly emails that I send out every week just to update folks on what I'm doing at work. Yeah, so that's really about it. And I realized that I completely forgot to do my sidebar. Yay! So as you all have seen in my previous B6 videos, I like to mark off my weeks with like an inspirational quote. It's helpful for me to, as soon as I'm sort of open the planner, to just have something that I can look at and be like, yes, I'm getting invigorated for this week. So the inspirational quote that I've chosen for this week is: the most common way that people give up their power is by thinking that they have none. And this is sort of important for me these days as I start to take more on between work, between coaching, and I actually misstated that quote, is by thinking they don't have any. It's by Alice Walker. But as I'm taking more on, I am sort of also reminding myself that I need to set boundaries and let folks know, hey, this is just too much for me, and I can't take this on right now, even if it means that maybe they won't, necessarily be super happy with me, but I gotta recognize my own limits and, recognize my own power. And so, yeah, that's why I chose that as my quote for the week. So in the sidebar, I'm marking off a few more things. Aiming to meditate, that's one of those flexible goals, and also checking in on my savings goals. I set some pretty ambitious savings goals this year, and I hit my first goal, and I'm working on my second goal, so I'm just checking in on my progress there and also tracking my exercise. So that's it. I'm going to be putting down the weekend washi, and then we'll be at the end of the spread. Thanks for joining me again on my channel, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Bye!